In this video, I'm going to be showing you what you can do with a pot of bulbs that you may have had maybe a year or two before, and how to reinvigorate it for this coming spring. Hi and welcome back to the garden on this glorious late October day. And what I'm going to do today is, I have this pot. Now last year we grew some Tete-a-Tete daffodils in this pot, and we just put it to one side. We've left it all the rest of the year just to its own devices, and now I was just going to think, what can I do with it? Do I want to leave these plants in the pot and have them again for the same show next spring, or do I want to do something different? And what came to mind straight away was, let's do something different. So we are fortunate to have this beautiful blue terracotta pot going begging, so I'm going to use that for the container. And I've also picked up some of these lovely pansies, which are a lovely pale blue colour. There's just one there that's just fading, but a lovely pale blue. So I think having the blue pansies and the blue pot would go beautiful with some lovely bright daffodils come the spring. So all I've done with the pot so far is put a few crocks in, just to keep those drainage holes free draining. So this pot, as you can see, it's got some old leaves on. It's even got a big weed growing on the top of it. Oh, but right underneath we can see it has not only a family of woodlice, but also lots and lots of Tete-a-Tete daffodils. So I'm being very careful. There's even a worm there. I'll put you in the pot. Being very careful not to disturb these too much. I'm just going to dig out these daffodil bulbs. So they've already started forming roots for this coming season. So let's just see if I can get these out. So that's one bulb I can use. I think there might be 3 or 4 in this pot, if I remember correctly. That's another one. And oh, there's 4. That's a 3rd one. And that's a 4th one. There's another one. And there's even a 5th one. Wonderful. So, I'm just going to put that pot to one side. So now I've got the bulbs out of that pot, I'm going to start by putting a little bit of compost on the bottom of the pot. And this is just a mixture of fresh multi-purpose and some old compost from our summer containers. And the reason I've used some fresh multi-purpose in there is because I am using some pansies for the top, and they are going to need some nutrients to grow. Okay, so with the compost now partly covering the bottom, I'm just going to place these bulbs in. And these bulbs look like they'll be able to be divided maybe next year or maybe the year after, but for now I'm just going to leave them as they are, and I'm just going to place them in nice configuration around there. I'm going to top that rest up with some more compost. Making sure they're all covered. And now on the top, I just want to put in these beautiful pale blue pansies. And again, this is a variety called F1 Light Blue. So I'm just going to put these in all the way around the pot. So this will give us some colour right away, all through the winter and into the spring, and then those daffodil bulbs from underneath will pop right up in between these lovely plants and give us a lovely splash of yellow, which will be a beautiful contrast to the lovely blue of the pansies. A little bit more compost just to complete this, just around the edges. And if you're quite happy having the same display in the same pot year in, year out, that's perfectly fine. The only thing I would advise is, if you are going to keep the plants in the same container, is after they've finished flowering, you do give them a really good feed and give them a multi-purpose feed, just to help them get some of that energy back into the bulb so you get a good flower the following year. So I'll give this pot a lovely water, and I'm going to put it somewhere lovely and sunny so we can enjoy these lovely blooms of the pansy. And come the spring, the addition of those yellow tete-a-tete daffodils, which are only miniature, so they get to about 20 centimetres tall. They'll come poking up through the soil and make a lovely display with these lovely blue pansies, and especially in this lovely blue pot. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a like if you've enjoyed the video. Please consider subscribing if you've not already done so, and please leave any comments in the comments box below, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.